I want to talk about one of the most powerful messages you'll ever hear. Do not stop. Keep going, asterisk, asterisk. These words may sound simple, but they hold within them the essence of resilience, determination, and triumph. Life is not a straight path. It is filled with twists, turns, uphill battles, and sometimes deep valleys that test your courage. There will be days when the weight of the world feels unbearable, when the storms rage so fiercely you doubt your ability to withstand them. But let me tell you something. Your ability to rise, to endure, and to keep going defines who you are. Think about the most remarkable individuals throughout history. What do they all have in common? Is it genius? Privilege? Luck? No, it's perseverance. Take Thomas Edison, for instance. The man who invented the light bulb failed over 1,000 times before he succeeded. When asked about his failures, he didn't see them as defeats. Instead, he said, asterisk, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Asterisk, that's the spirit of someone who refuses to stop. Or consider Malala Yousafzai, who stood up for her right to education despite threats and violence. Even after being shot by extremists, she didn't stop. She kept going, and today she's a global advocate for girls' education. Every great story begins with someone refusing to quit. You too have that power within you. Let's talk about the moments when you feel like stopping. Maybe you've experienced rejection. Maybe you've faced failures that have left you doubting yourself. Maybe you're tired, and the idea of pushing forward feels impossible. These feelings are natural. You are human, after all. But here's what you need to remember. Your struggles are not a sign of weakness. They are a testament to your effort. They show that you are trying, learning, and growing. Every obstacle you face is an opportunity to become stronger. Every time you think you can't go on but choose to take just one more step, you prove to yourself that you are more resilient than you believe. Do not let temporary setbacks convince you to abandon your journey. So often, we get caught up in reaching our goals. We obsess over the end result, getting that promotion, achieving that weight loss, buying that house, that we forget the importance of the journey itself. But let me tell you something. The destination is not the point. The growth you experience along the way is what truly matters, asterisk, asterisk. Every time you fail and try again, you are becoming someone who is more disciplined, more focused, and more courageous. Every step you take, no matter how small, is building you into the person you are meant to be. So don't rush the process. Don't stop because it's hard. Instead, embrace the journey. Trust that the path you are on is shaping you into someone who is ready to achieve great things. One of the biggest reasons people stop is fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. Let me ask you this. What would you attempt if you knew you couldn't fail? Think about that for a moment. The truth is, failure is not something to fear. Failure is a teacher. It is a guide. Every failure you encounter is a lesson that brings you one step closer to success. The most successful people in the world failed more times than you can imagine. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, once said, asterisk, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times, I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed. Asterisk, failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. So do not let fear hold you back. Keep going, asterisk, asterisk. You might be sitting here thinking, but I'm not strong enough. I don't have what it takes. Let me tell you something. You are far stronger than you realize. Every human being has an incredible reservoir of strength within them, waiting to be tapped into. Think about the challenges you've already overcome in your life. Maybe you've faced heartbreak, illness, loss, or financial struggles. Yet here you are. You survived those moments, and you are stronger because of them. You have faced storms before, and you have come out the other side. You have climbed mountains you thought were insurmountable. You are stronger than you think. Trust in that strength. Trust in yourself, asterisk, asterisk. Now, let's talk about some practical steps you can take to keep going when the road gets tough. 1. Break it down. If your goal feels overwhelming, break it into smaller, more manageable pieces. Focus on taking one step at a time. 2. Remember your why. Remind yourself why you started. Whether it's for your family, your dreams, or your future, keeping your purpose in mind will reignite your motivation. 3. Surround yourself with positivity. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, inspire you, and believe in you. Their energy will keep you moving forward. 4. Celebrate small wins. Every small step forward is a victory. Celebrate those moments, no matter how minor they seem. 5. Visualize your success. Close your eyes and imagine what it will feel like when you achieve your goal. Hold on to that vision and let it drive you. 6. Embrace the struggle. Instead of avoiding challenges, lean into them. Growth comes from discomfort. The struggle is a sign that you are progressing. 7. Rest. Don't quit. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is take a break, catch your breath, and then keep going. Rest is not failure. It's a necessary part of the journey. When you refuse to stop, when you choose to keep going despite the odds, you will experience a reward far greater than you can imagine. It's not just about reaching your goal. It's about the pride and self-respect that come from knowing you didn't give up. It's about the knowledge that you are capable of overcoming anything life throws at you. And when you do reach that finish line, the joy you feel will be magnified by the challenges you overcame to get there. Let me start with a question. What is the one thing that separates people who succeed from those who don't? Is it intelligence? Talent? Connections? These things help, no doubt, but there's one quality that stands above them all: perseverance. The truth is, the path to success, happiness, or fulfillment isn't smooth. It's filled with hurdles, detours, and challenges that test every ounce of your patience and strength. But the one thing that will see you through is the decision to keep going. To put one foot in front of the other, even when every part of you wants to stop. Today, we're going to dive deeper into what it means to keep going, why it matters, and how you can cultivate a mindset that refuses to quit. We live in a world of instant gratification. We see success stories on social media, celebrities achieving greatness, and entrepreneurs building empires seemingly overnight. But what we often don't see are the years of effort, failure, and perseverance that went into those achievements. Let's take J.K. Rowling as an example. Before she became one of the most successful authors in history, she faced rejection after rejection. Her manuscript for Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was turned down by 12 publishers before someone finally gave her a chance. Imagine if she had stopped after the 5th or 6th rejection. The world would have missed out on something extraordinary. Or consider Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC. He started pitching his fried chicken recipe to restaurants when he was 65 years old. Over 1,000 rejections later, he finally found someone who said yes. Today, his legacy lives on in one of the most recognizable brands in the world. Success takes time. It takes effort. And most importantly, it takes the courage to keep going, especially when the odds seem stacked against you. The battle to keep going starts in the mind. When challenges arise, it's your mindset that determines whether you push through or give up. So how do you cultivate a mindset of perseverance? 1. Shift your perspective on failure. Too often, we see failure as the end of the road. But failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone toward it. Every failure is a lesson. It's an opportunity to learn what doesn't work and get closer to what does. Think of failure as feedback. It's not there to stop you. It's there to guide you. When you embrace failure as part of the process, it loses its power to derail you. 2. Focus on the next step. When the road ahead feels overwhelming, break it down into manageable steps. You don't have to climb the entire mountain today. You just have to take one step. Let's say you're trying to run a marathon, and you're only at mile 5. Thinking about the 21.2 miles left can be daunting. But if you focus on getting to the next mile marker, and then the one after that, suddenly the journey feels more achievable. Life is like that. Focus on the next step, not the entire journey. 3. Reframe challenges as opportunities. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow. It's an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and more capable. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What is this teaching me?" Challenges aren't meant to break you. They're meant to build you. Let me share a few more stories to illustrate the power of perseverance. Bethany Hamilton. Bethany Hamilton is a professional surfer who lost her arm in a shark attack at just 13 years old. Most people would have given up on their dreams after such a traumatic experience, but not Bethany. She returned to competitive surfing just 1 month later and went on to become a champion. Her story is a testament to the fact that setbacks don't have to define us. It's how we respond to those setbacks that matters. Nick Vujicic was born without arms or legs, yet he has become one of the most sought-after motivational speakers in the world. He has traveled to over 60 countries, inspiring millions with his message of hope and resilience. Nick often says, "If I fail, I try again and again and again." If you fail, are you going to try again? The human spirit can handle much more than we realize. It matters how you are going to finish. Are you going to finish strong? Both Bethany and Nick are living proof that no matter what life throws at you, you can keep going and achieve greatness. Let's flip the script for a moment and talk about what happens when you stop. When you give up on your dreams, you're not just abandoning a goal. You're denying yourself the opportunity to see what you're truly capable of. You're settling for less than what you deserve. Imagine planting a seed and watering it every day for months, only to stop just before it breaks through the soil. You'd never know the beauty it could have grown into. Life works the same way. The moments when you feel like stopping are often the moments when you're closest to a breakthrough. Whether you believe in a higher power, the universe, or simply the strength of the human spirit, faith plays a crucial role in perseverance. Faith is what allows you to keep going when you can't see the finish line. It's what gives you hope when all seems lost. Think of a caterpillar inside a cocoon. It has no idea what's happening or why it's trapped in darkness. But through faith and persistence, it emerges as a beautiful butterfly. You too are transforming. Trust the process. Trust that the hard work you're putting in today will pay off in ways you can't yet imagine. Psychologist Angela Duckworth popularized the concept of grit in her groundbreaking research. Grit is the combination of passion and perseverance for long-term goals. It's about sticking with something even when it's hard. Her studies show that grit, more than talent or IQ, is the biggest predictor of success. The good news? Grit can be cultivated. Here's how. Set meaningful goals. When you're deeply passionate about what you're pursuing, it's easier to stay committed. Find your why and let it fuel you. Practice deliberately. Perseverance isn't just about trying hard, it's about trying smart. Learn from your mistakes and refine your approach. Develop a growth mindset. Believe that your abilities can improve with effort. Challenges aren't a sign that you're not good enough. They're opportunities to grow. Let's talk about those voices in your head that tell you to stop. You know the ones that say you're not good enough, that it's too hard, that you'll never make it. Here's the truth. Those voices are liars. Doubt is a natural part of the journey, but it doesn't have to control you. The next time doubt creeps in, remind yourself of these truths. You are capable. You have overcome challenges before, and you can do it again. Every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. Replace the negative voices with affirmations that empower you. Tell yourself, I am strong. I am resilient. I will not stop. While perseverance is an individual journey, you don't have to go it alone. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, encourage you, and remind you of your potential when you forget it yourself. Seek out mentors, friends, or even online communities that align with your goals. Their support can make all the difference on the days when you feel like quitting. And remember, it's okay to ask for help. Asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength and wisdom. When you keep going, you're not just changing your own life. You're inspiring others to do the same. Think about the people who look up to you, your friends, your family, your colleagues. When they see you pushing through challenges, they'll believe they can do it too. Your perseverance has the power to create a ripple effect of positivity and resilience. Never underestimate the impact you can have on others simply by refusing to quit. So, what will you do the next time life knocks you down? Will you stay down? Or will you get back up? Remember this. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Every time you choose to keep going, you are proving to yourself and the world that you are unstoppable. So, my friends, I urge you, do not stop. Keep going, asterisk. When the road gets tough, when doubt creeps in, and when the voices in your head tell you to quit, remember this moment. Remember these words. You have everything you need within you to succeed. You are stronger, braver, and more capable than you realize. The world needs your light. It needs your dreams, your talents, and your unique voice. So don't stop. Don't give up. Keep going. Because the moment you choose to persevere is the moment you become unstoppable.